Today we are going to learn how to use Google My Maps. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure that we are signed in to our Google account. So to do that, you can either be on the google.com homepage, you can be in your email, you can be in your Google Drive, you can be in multiple different locations. You need to look up here in the top right corner for our Google Apps widget. So you can see this up here in the top right corner, these 9 squares. This is our Google Apps. So I can click on that to get to my Google Drive, and here you can see your Google Drive and a couple other apps. So we're going to have to go to our Google Drive to get to our Google My Maps. You can also just click up here at the top and start typing the word drive.google.com, and it will appear, and that's another way you can get to your Google Drive. So we're going to go ahead and open up our Google Drive, and I've already got a specific folder open for this activity today. So you're going to go ahead and come here to your Google Drive. That's the first place we need to go to get started. Now, in order to create a Google My Maps, I do want to reiterate that you do need a Google account. So you can see I'm in a Google account, I've signed in, and now I'm in my Google Drive. So in the top left corner, I'm going to click on the blue New button, and I'm going to go down. You can see I've got Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. We're going to go down to More and go over. We've got Google Forms, Drawings, and here is Google My Maps just stuck right there in the middle. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to open up a brand new My Map. So as soon as it opens, the first thing that we need to do is just go ahead and give it a title. So we're going to click Untitled Map and give it a title. I am going to do a world tour for this example, so you can give it any title that you would like to make your map of. So then you're going to give it a description. This is a world tour. So any description that you want, there might be links or further instructions in this description for your students if it's an assignment, or it just might be something general. And then you click Save, and you can see all changes are saved in the drive. It has our title with our description here in the top left corner. If I go back to my drive, you can see, if we give it a second, it'll change the title of this to match. And there it says Google My Maps is my folder, and the title is World Tour. Now that we have created our My Map directly from our Google Drive, there is one more option. So I'm going to come up here and open up a brand new tab, and I'm going to search for Google My Maps. When I search for Google My Maps, you can see that it comes up with My Maps-About-Google Maps. We want to make sure that we're going to Google My Maps and not Google Maps, because those are two separate things. So I'm going to click on where it says My Maps. It's going to take you to this page that says Get Started. And you will see up here that our URL is google.com/maps. So this is the Google My Maps page, and you can see the red button that says Create a New Map. So I can create new maps directly from this website, but no matter what I create, even if I click on Create a New Map, and I give it a title, just like I've done before, it's going to save directly to my Google Drive. So even if I name this example, and then I go to my Google Drive, I will see my map that I have created, even if I created it from the Google My Maps website. So everything is stored within our drive. So that's why we looked at from the beginning, just starting directly from our Google Drive by clicking on New, going down to More, and clicking on Google My Maps. Now, one thing to remember is you really need to make sure that you have a Google account in order to create a My Map. You can view a My Map that is completed, that someone has given you the link to, without having an account if they have set that map to public. However, in order to create and edit a map, you're going to have to be signed in to your Google account.